Thank you, and I give the floor to the Truth Foundation.
Mr. President, Mr. Yongju Kang, a founding board member of the Truth Foundation, was charged with violation of the Security Surveillance Act. Such an indictment is a restriction of the freedom of association and should be withdrawn immediately. The Truth Foundation was established by ordinary South Koreans who had been tortured and imprisoned under the National Security Act due to fabricated charges of espionage on behalf of North Korea, but whose convictions were later overturned. Mr. Kang is also a victim of such charges and was imprisoned for 14 years. After his release in 1999, he obtained a medical doctor's license and began working for the prevention of state-sponsored violence and the rehabilitation of past victims. Since his discharge, Mr. Kang has been under security surveillance, but he refused to carry out the reporting duties as a protest to the forceful law enforcement of the state and was indicted for failing to perform the required submission of personal information. During the trial, the reasons of his disposition were presented as evidence, and one of them was his work at the Truth Foundation. According to the police report, the state claimed that the associations at the Truth Foundation were meetings of former political prisoners under the mask of rehabilitation. As a member of civil society, this is an obvious restriction of the freedom of association for the work of the Truth Foundation. An individual who participates in our meetings or programs should not be the object of such criminal procedures. Furthermore, the members of the Truth Foundation were ultimately proven to be innocent through a legal process of retrials. Mr. Kang has been on the front line of our work by providing medical support and the healing program for the victims of torture. The work of civil society for human rights must not be limited under any circumstances. I thank you.
Thank you.